Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to do a review on a pair of Crocs. I actually have never owned a pair of Crocs. The only Crocs that I've really gone for, I think there were some Grateful Dead Crocs that I tried to get, but I couldn't get in my size, so I just didn't fool with it. But then I went after the Salehe Crocs for the first few releases. The recent colors I haven't really been feeling too much. Then I saw that Crocs was releasing an Echo Clog, and they really look like they took strong inspiration from the Salehe Crocs. I grabbed a pair and I wanted to just share with you all what I think about them. And stay tuned to the end because I'm going to throw them on feet, talk about sizing and how they feel, that sort of thing. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Echo Crocs. They came in this like Ziploc type bag and it says Crocs on it. The sticker says Stucco and Echo Clog. I got a US men's size 10. I've heard that Crocs tend to run pretty big. I'm typically between a 10 and a 10.5, so I just went with a 10. But I did try these on, and I think I probably could have gotten away with a 9 as well. And right out of the gate, I can't deny that these really do have a strong Salehe Croc vibe. And of course, the Salehe Crocs, I think he modeled those kind of after his fingerprint. So they have all these kind of ribs that make the shape kind of where the midsole and outsole would be, and you've got a lot of that same type of style on these. I do think that the Salehe Crocs look a little bit more modern and a little bit less Croc-like, and these almost remind me of like a mix of the Salehe Crocs and also a foam runner. I've never personally had a pair of Crocs, but I think they tend to feel much more like rubberized or something, and these feel a lot more like the foam runners. Like, these actually feel like they're made out of foam, and I like that because I know that the foam runners and the Yeezy slides and that sort of thing, they're really soft and squishy underfoot. And I think because of the way the outsole of these is kind of ribbed, a lot like the slides are, I think that these will probably have a lot of give and be pretty squishy underfoot. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you think Crocs kind of did Salehe the way that Adidas did Yeezy. I mean, I think this is almost more of a rip-off of the Salehe Crocs than what like the Adilette 22 slides are of the Yeezy slides. But let me know down in the comments what you think. I either wanted the tan or the green pair of the Salehe Crocs, and the resale prices of them were just too high, and I struck out on them whenever they dropped. So whenever I saw this Stucco color, I definitely wanted to grab a hold of them. As far as the design goes, there's really not much to go over with these. Overall, they do have a very Croc-like shape, especially there at the toe box in the front. I mean, they're definitely kind of boxy and Croc looking, but these holes kind of remind me of foam runners, as does the material that they used. It really has a foam runner type feel. The outsole is just more of the same material, and there at the midfoot it says Crocs, design in Colorado, US 10, women's 12. I like the strap on the back of these. It's kind of canvas. It's in that Stucco color, but it also has a little bit of gray on it, and it says Crocs on there. On the inside of that little piece, it's not just the same foam material. They use like a softer material that seems like it'll feel better up against your ankle. I was thinking that the insole in these is removable, but it seems like it's glued in down there, and that would make sense because there's actually holes down in the base and you can see that insole material through there. So I guess you'd get water and stuff up through there if it wasn't actually secured down to the base. But it feels like it's very padded. It's got all these little nubs on there, and it feels really good against your feet. But that's a gray color, and it just says Crocs down on there. but there's really not much to cover from a design aspect. I do think that these really resemble those Salehe Crocs, and I got these for 70 bucks, plus I used some status rewards. I think I got them for 60 and taxes, so it wasn't bad at all. I think I have less than $70 into these altogether. I know Salehe's, even though they're more affordable now, even though some are selling for less than retail, I really wanted a tan color, and I think the tan color of the Salehe's is still up around $200. So I jumped at the chance of buying these, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw them on feet, let you know what I think about them. All right, so I've got them on feet, and honestly, I think they might be a little bit more comfortable than Yeezy Slides and Foam Runners to me personally. I do always wear socks with slides, foam runners. I will with these as well. My feet get cold. They didn't used to, but it seems like the older I get, my feet are always cold. So I will wear socks with these, but the comfort is next level on these. I really like the way that they feel. I like how that insole feels nice and squishy, and then you can tell that even the foam that these Crocs are made out of that you see on the outsole, it has a lot of give to it as well. And it seems like the back, it's kind of slanted. It reminds me of some Yeezys and that sort of thing, but you can tell that the heel is kind of slanted down, and then as you get to the front, I guess it's kind of rolled up, so it gives you a nice kind of boost as you're walking forward. And I really like the way that they feel. But I'll go ahead and get you some other angles. I would have been okay going with a size 9. I usually wear a 10 or a 10.5. I got a 10 in these. I could have gotten a 9. I don't know if these are like slides and foam runners where they don't go with half sizes or not, but I think a 9 or a 10 would work fine for me. And I really don't mind this style at all. I'm not a big fan of regular Crocs, but I think I can make do with these. I think these are all right. Yeah, I actually kind of like the style of these. I wouldn't wear them to a wedding or anything like that, but I think for being comfortable, these will work just fine. I like how they look when you're wearing them and looking down. Alright, so that was just a quick look at these Echo Crocs. Honestly, I'm not the biggest Croc fan, but I will wear these. I don't mind these at all, and in fact, as far as Crocs go, I don't think they look too bad. I really like this. As far as them ripping off Salehe, I feel like they did, you know, but I have no knowledge of the contract or anything like that, so maybe he's fine with it, I don't know, but it definitely seems like they took some inspiration from the Salehe Crocs. Comfort, I would give these a 10 out of 10. I think they're just as comfortable as my foam runners, as my Yeezy Slides. Actually, I think these might even be a little bit more comfortable, if I'm being honest. I think the $70 price point is reasonable, and if you can get these on sale or use some rewards or something and get them for a little bit cheaper, I think that's a really good bargain, and I would recommend these if you're looking for something casual and comfortable for around the house or just running errands. But anyhow, I appreciate you all watching so much, and I hope you all have a great day. I'm out.